Well, hello, and welcome to episode 115 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. It's hump day, Wednesday, yeah. And once again, I'm spending the day nervous. I can't tell you, I've probably been on, gosh, 5 times already on the Quest website today. I took a PSA test a week ago last Wednesday, and it's going to be for an appointment that I have coming up with my oncologist, Dr. Holmesy, on Monday. And I didn't want to worry about it too much. It's kind of like, no big deal. And then I was talking to the guys, and it got me thinking about it again. Like, I should check and find out what's going on with that. And so I went on the website, nothing there. That was Monday. I thought, maybe, nothing. And Tuesday, I checked. Yesterday, nothing. Today, I hit it like 5 times, and the results aren't there. And so it's been bugging me all afternoon. I shouldn't be stressing about it. So I did some meal prepping for my keto style diet. I'm not doing full on keto this time like I was last time, but I'm doing a keto style diet, low carb diet. So cooked up a couple pounds of bacon, did some hard boiled eggs. I made a reverse omelet for brunch today, and it's actually pretty cool. I saw it on, there's so much social media out there. What was it on? TikTok, believe it or not. It was on a TikTok video. And you fire up your pan, take some shredded cheese and put it on the pan, let that start to crisp up, and then just whisk up a couple of eggs and toss those, pour those on top of the cheese, and then put whatever toppings you would like that you would do with an omelet. I happen to have some bacon that I had just cooked up, so I crumbled that up and put it in there. And unfortunately, after I got done, I saw some olives in the fridge too, so that would have been good. Put some olives in there. But you cook it up until the cheese gets nice and crunchy and dark on the outside, and flip it over like you would a normal omelet, and flip it again just to make sure both sides are cooked pretty well, and then take it out and put it on a plate. And then sour cream on top of that. I sliced up a half an avocado and laid that out, put some salsa on it, and oh man, it was good. It was tasty. And I was taking pictures of it all the way along because I was sharing it with the Cancer Crew guys on the text. And then I never got a picture of the final one because I went to make a cup of coffee, and on the right back over here, I've got a Keurig, and I don't know what I was thinking. I set the cup down, and then, gosh, what did I do? Something caught my attention, and so I put the K cup in, closed it, I hit the button, and before I could, before I put the cup under the machine, something else distracted me, and I walked away. And then I come walking back by, and I happen to notice that the cup was empty. And I go, did I forget to make a cup of coffee? And I looked at the kitchen counter, like, nope, I didn't forget. I remembered to make the coffee. I just didn't remember to put the cup in there. So that was kind of embarrassing. But anyways, made another cup of coffee, had my delicious brunch. I've been on the internet most of the day. I can't believe it's 4:25. I got up this morning about 7 o'clock or so, and I've been either cooking in the kitchen or sitting in front of the computer the entire day. And yeah, I've done some squirrel trips, getting on Facebook a little bit and those kind of things, and chatting with some people. But yeah, just crazy that I'm still here. I have stuff that I want to get done, that I've set up personally. It's dry. I'll tell you about this in a second. It's dry again today. I have some stuff I want to do in the garage, but I had some things I needed to do here too. And I think that I had talked to you guys. You know what? I'm not even going to go there right now. I'm going to save that for another video. I'm going to crank out, probably tomorrow, I'll crank out the video for that. So I will tell you about this then. If you're like me, I stay hydrated. I stay really hydrated. I drink a lot of water during the day. That wasn't the case when I was younger, man. I don't know how I survived, because I never drank water. And I mean, when I say never, I mean never. I never drank water. I drank soda all the time. I would drink Diet Pepsi, and so I'd get up in the morning, I'd have coffee, drink maybe a pot of coffee, and then I'd get to work at the phone company as I was driving around all day. Remember those big, huge 32 ounces and even bigger refill cups that they had all day long at the phone company? I'd drive my truck in there and fill one of those up, and I would be drinking that all day. I didn't like water so much that when the ice melted and there was no more Diet Pepsi left in it, I would just toss that out and refill it with more Diet Pepsi. Got to the point, gosh, I was in my 40s, I think, very early 40s, and I was doing 2 liters a day of Diet Pepsi. And it was so bad that I used to sneak over to the grocery stores, and how they would deliver those things, they would bring them in those plastic, and I think it would hold like 6 or 8 2 liters, plastic, like a milk carton, but they were for Pepsi or Cokes or whatever, the 2 liter bottles. And so I grabbed a bunch of those, and I would go buy the 2 liters when they were on sale. And back then, you could get them maybe 99 cents or something at Albertsons if they were on sale. And I would stack those up next to my refrigerator, and they would be the height of my refrigerator. So you're talking 20 of those, and they were gone in no time. I was drinking that stuff just constantly. It's like as soon as I got home from work, which I've never been a big come home and have a beer kind of guy, is to come home and have Diet Pepsi. And that's all I drank, Diet Pepsi. And so I finally decided to get off of that. I swear to God, it was not as hard as quitting smoking, but it was tough. I have some delicious sweet and sour tea. Oh, that's good. And it took a while. I fell off the wagon a few times. It took a while, but now I go, a year, maybe a year without drinking a soda, and so if I do, it might be maybe we're somewhere where I don't know. That's all that's available, and I can't think of how often that would happen. But I always have water with me now, and my wife Kelly is even more of a devoted person, for lack of a better term. But every time she leaves the house, and every time we leave the house together, then there's 2 water bottles. So we hop up in the truck. Last thing she does before we leave is she goes in the garage. She gets 2 cold waters out of the fridge. We take them with us. So we're always hydrated. So anyways, boy, that was a long way of getting around to this. Even though I get hydrated, my hands get really dry. They get cracked. And I got to tell you, for the 40 years that I worked outside of the phone company, that was bad news, because you have to work out in the cold, and you get crap on your hands, icky picking stuff from the cable. You have to wash that off, so you're taking all the natural oils off your hands. And then we didn't use hand lotion that much back then, so they would start to crack, and they would crack around the edges of your fingernails, and then it would start to bleed. Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. And then you had to touch stuff, so you're like trying to pull little wires out, and you're taking cases off, spice cases. It was just terrible. Did not hear about this stuff until I quit working. Oh, I think I just got a little bit of it in my eye. Oh, that was not good. Man, that was not good. But this O'Keefe's is fantastic. I use a Gold Bond extra strength one too that works really well. But this O'Keefe's, my buddy Scott and his wife Christy told me about it, and it is fantastic. It's kind of thick when you put it on, so you rub it in a little bit, but it stays on well. It works super, super good. I did get some of that in my eye. Good Lord, that was stupid. And it does fantastic, and they make it for your feet too. So if you're like me and you get a pedicure done and you want to keep the roughness on your heels, I use the little petty thing, but also use the foot stuff that they've got. See if this will help at all. But their foot cream works really well too. So O'Keefe's Working Hands Hand Cream. Now I can read it because I have my glasses on. All right. Just a reminder, Coming up this Friday is going to be the Prostate Cancer Warriors virtual lunch, and that's going to be happening at noon on Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be this coming Friday. Everybody's invited. It's free. There's no charge. If you would like to attend and have some fun with us and eat a virtual lunch, well, your lunch doesn't have to be virtual, but we won't be eating in person. So you get what I mean. Just send me an email at surfcitylocal@gmail.com. I'll put it on the screen right here below me so you can see it. And I'll send you an invitation to the Zoom. And then if you want to have the camera on, great. If you want to have the microphone off, great. Whatever you want to do. If you just want to sit there and lurk, listen, and eat your lunch, that's cool. You can do that too. But if you want to join in, man, you're more than welcome. I've got the meeting slated for an hour, but pop in for whatever part of that you can or want to zip along. And I think we're going to be doing some more focused ones too. We'll see how this one goes. And I just noticed today from being on Facebook, there was a really long thread about the radiation machine and the different types, and everybody sharing their experiences of being on it. And that kind of led to people talking about their radiation crews, the techs that took them through their radiation. So I think it might be fun to have one that was kind of centered around that, not to exclude anybody else, but just to have a lunch where we talk about the people that took us through that. They're special. The techs, like the ones I had at Hogue, just incredible. And so yeah, we might do that. But our first one's going to be this Friday. Love to have you attend. I'll be doing another short little reminder video to pop up here too, so that we can try and get the word out a little bit. We've got some people signed up for it. The other thing I'm kind of happy about is that we're at 249 subscribers on the YouTube channel here, so I'm pretty jazzed about that. And then hopefully by the time lunch comes on Friday, we'll be at 250. We'll see how it goes. We'll celebrate that a little bit. So anyways, as always, thank you so much for the prayers, for the aloha, the shaka, the positive vibes, the good thoughts, anything at all that you guys send my way. I appreciate it, and so do the other guys in the cancer crew. So I guess I will let you go at that. If you want to continue to follow along this journey that I'm on fighting prostate cancer, then feel free to join. Just click the subscribe button below. If you want to click the like buttons, give me a thumbs up. That always helps quite a bit too. Question or a comment, there's an area for that below. Please put it in there. There's also a little bell too for notification. So you hit that, it'll let you know every time that we put a new video up. And what's the last one? Share it. Share. If you know anybody that's got prostate cancer, you think they might, glean something from this, then share it with them. Share it on your social media. I'm all over the place. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Rumble. Just goes on and on. I got on Telegram today for the first time. I felt like an idiot. It's going to take me a little while to figure out how to work that one. But at any rate, thank you guys for being here. And next video should be coming out tomorrow, if not later tonight. So thanks. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.